Well, this definitely was not the video I was expecting to make this morning. We just got some pretty terrible news that just came out in past 5 or 10 minutes from Tom Pelissero saying sources Packers QB Aaron Rodgers tested positive for COVID-19 and is out for Sunday's game against the Chiefs. So this news just came out. I was sitting trying to work on another potential video regarding Aaron Rodgers actually, and then this news pops up on my phone. And let's just say that this is not good for the Green Bay Packers. I think everyone knows this. But it's very shocking that he will actually not be playing in this game versus the Chiefs. And I think everyone, I was looking forward to this game to see, Patrick Mahomes facing off against Aaron Rodgers. It was definitely going to be a good battle, even though the Chiefs haven't been as good as they have been in the past. But now, this means lots of different things. Clearly, this Packers team is going to have some more issues facing off against the Chiefs, considering Aaron Rodgers is not there. I'm sort of thinking through it right now in this moment. It also means that Jordan Love is going to be starting versus the Kansas City Chiefs, so we'll get to see what Jordan Love has to offer, which is somewhat exciting. I've always wanted to, see more of Jordan Love to see what he has to offer, but clearly I would not have wished this to happen whatsoever. I said on Twitter, well, it seems that we'll get to see Jordan Love sooner than we thought. So Jordan Love is going to be facing off against the Kansas City Chiefs, apparently. And so we'll see if maybe he can come in here and give the Packers what they need to get the win versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs' defense has been a pretty terrible unit so far this season. So I guess it's a good matchup for Jordan Love. But just the fact, Jordan Love hasn't, had many reps besides the preseason, a few snaps. And was that week 1? I think he had a few snaps, I'm pretty sure, when the Packers were getting blown out by the Saints. So Jordan Love, a very young, inexperienced QB, is going to be coming in here in a pretty massive game. Packers sitting at 7-1. The Chiefs, I would have thought before this season that this game would have been, a bigger, more important kind of game. I would have assumed coming into the season that the Chiefs would be lights out so far this season. I think most people expected that. And clearly things haven't gone super well for this Chiefs team, just barely beating a pretty bad, I'd say, New York Giants team. So I'd say this game is a little bit more evenly matched now. Sort of thinking about this game, though, even before with Aaron Rodgers potentially, or thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to start, I was thinking that for the Chiefs, I know that they've been bad so far this season, and Patrick Mahomes has struggled more than maybe he has in the past. But I always sort of was thinking, there's probably going to be some moment where Patrick Mahomes just goes crazy and everyone's like, okay, he's back to his normal self. And I had some reasons to believe that, I don't know, maybe against the Packers he comes in, he gets things figured out. But now it's going to be much tougher for this Green Bay Packers team to come in here and beat, I think, this Kansas City Chiefs team with Jordan Love. But I hope that he can come in here and show us that he can play at a high level. And also now thinking about the future, thinking about after this season, which clearly doesn't matter as much right now. But Jordan Love is getting an opportunity to show what he has to offer. And if he comes in here and has a completely terrible game, I think it'll definitely change things this offseason for the Packers, because clearly we still don't know what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers after this offseason. So this is a huge opportunity for Jordan Love. There's definitely lots of pressure on him for this situation. So I hope he comes out here, has a great game. I want to see him be successful, whether he's the Packers QB next year, whether Aaron Rodgers returns. I would love to see Jordan Love come in here and be successful. He seems like a great guy, a great, young player. So hopefully he can come in here, get prepared this week for this game versus the Packers. Luckily, we should be having all of our receivers back. Devontae Adams, Allen Lazard, of course, as well as maybe MVS. Of course, last week, Devontae, Allen Lazard, both out because of COVID. MVS was still in the IR, but now it seems that maybe MVS will be back. So Jordan Love should have all of his weapons back, hopefully, this week, which will help, because clearly, if this would have happened last week, can you imagine if Aaron Rodgers had been out too? It would have been Jordan Love, Juwan Winfrey, not much on the offensive side of the ball. So luckily the Packers should have their wide receivers back. And I'm guessing too, thinking about this game, I'm sort of like letting all my thoughts flow right now. I'll make another video on the preview, prediction, some thoughts for the Chiefs game coming up in the future. But you'd have to think, the Packers have a great running game this year, of course, with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. So you'd have to think coming into this game that Matt LaFleur is going to use these running backs a lot, do lots of the screens like the Packers already do, and just get Jordan Love comfortable in there. And if these running backs can have a great game, clearly that takes the pressure a little bit off of Jordan Love. So I think the fact that the Packers do have a running game is great for Jordan Love coming in here versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So hopefully this Packers defense can cause some problems for Patrick Mahomes, get some turnovers, interceptions, give the Packers some breathing room in this game so they have the ability to continue to run the ball. coming in, last week versus the Cardinals, that was sort of one of the things too. It's like if this defense can keep the Packers close in that game, I was thinking, if we can just continue to run the ball on that defense, because they are, pretty bad when it comes to stopping the run. So this week versus the Chiefs, let's see if this defense can continue to play at a high level. The Chiefs have been a team who have been turning the ball over like crazy. I mean, lots of Patrick Mahomes crazy throws, lots of balls just being tipped, flying everywhere. I think they have multiple turnovers in the past 4 games. So the Packers are able to come in and force turnovers like other teams have for the Chiefs so far this season. I think that the Packers still have a good chance in this game. Clearly, without Aaron Rodgers, we have our chances definitely go down a lot. I'm curious to see like how the odds have already changed for this game, because they've definitely, they've probably changed a lot considering Jordan Love will be coming in here. But still, I think the Packers have a shot in this one, even without Aaron Rodgers here. I think that this running game is very good. And clearly, for this running game, it's much more, I'd say, dangerous with Aaron Rodgers back there, because you have the threat of him, play action, throwing the ball. I'd say Aaron Rodgers is more dangerous than Jordan Love. But at the same time, we don't know what we're going to see from Jordan Love. We'll see if he can come in and step up in this big moment for him. Clearly, as a Packers fan, all of us are probably a little shocked right now at this moment. As I see my Twitter right now, Kurt Benkert just tweeted, wow. So I think that's probably how we're all feeling right about now. So this is definitely going to be an interesting, entertaining week for this Packers team. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, Luke_Beller, put out more Packers things not on this channel. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, even though it's a sad video. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.